and tell me you could live like this and not lose your fucking marbles. So anyone who's following knows that I'm losing my mind out here trying to figure out how the fuck I can keep my pets. Because where I am, I can't have Sadie without a car. Sadie's suffering by not having a car because I can't take care of myself and I can't do our routine that we were in. But I can't just take my rabbits anywhere and I don't have a car to just keep moving around towing my van, right? Then I found out if you sell your caravan to live in your car, that would have been I could have stayed here. I could have had the rabbits where I am, or and Sadie and I just sleep in the car, but we just have a vehicle. Nope, you can't get your meds. All right, mate, this is getting ridiculous. What do I do? So, I make sacrifices. I go without heating. I lower my medication doses. I sacrifice food. I just move things around. And go without so that I can scrape $200 together over a couple of weeks of not even having money, just not even being able to take care of myself. And I managed to get it together because I put the heater on for less a day. I got less groceries. I am not buying butane cans. I'll just cook outside and hope for the best. Eat sandwiches, Brought my groceries right down. Foraging a lot for the rabbits to save on their fresh herbs. Like, I managed to do it, man. And then I also managed to move everything around to get the deposit. So they'll be like, okay, that can be late. I'll move that. That can be late. Pay that, da-da-da-da. Just so I can have the deposit and then pay it all later when I get the deposit back. So I got myself a ute. Yay, for 24 hours so that I could go and get my click and collect that I'd already paid for. And then that was it. Jerry cans, fill up the water, fill up some fuel for heat. And take my dog to the beach and the park, yeah? Have a nice Zen day with her because she's suffering. Sorted out my meds, they got paid. So everything was paid except the fuel. And all I had to do was just go around and get it all, yeah? And have a really nice day. I prepared for it mentally, emotionally, physically, because I can't medicate. I'm going to be driving. I'm going to be in stimulation, and I need my brain. So I did everything. Prepared it the day before. Ordered my meds so that they could be sorted out, so I don't have to worry. Did it all. So, I'm out in the car, and all I've managed to do is pick up the car, go and get my click and collect, and then I'm ready to go do my Jerry's, take some laundry to the laundromat, take the dog. I'm ready to go. I'll do this stuff. And I get a phone call. Problem with the scripts, so I have to pull over. I get triggered. I'm out unmedicated with all this stuff to do on my one fucking chance that I killed myself to get. That call dragged into 3 hours worth of fuckery and another call, me getting triggered so hard and them still not sorting my scripts and then me having panic kick in while I was out. So I had to get my ass back in stages because I had to keep pulling over. And then I had to medicate, which meant I couldn't drive. I couldn't go back out. So the car just literally sat there all day, all fucking day, doing nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, it's due at 11 a.m. I can't do peak hour traffic. Fuck you. So if I leave here at 9, once the peaks start, that's given me 2 hours. I can quickly run around. If I can quickly go up the road, get my water jerry's done, empty the rubbish, fill up the fuel jerry's, race back, put it all here, take the car straight back, hitch a ride to the beach, and then just spend the day at the beach with Sadie. So I had to leave at 9 to make that happen. At like 10 to 9, I get a message that I'm going to get a phone call from a fucking doctor again. This is day 3 now. My med's still not working. So I wait. And I wait. He called at 10:10 and I'm like this, shaking. I'm in panic and I need to drive a car. And now I have to drive it straight back. I got triggered so hard I cried. I had a panic. I got dysregulated, and I'm like, you don't understand what you've done. This has really fucked my life, Laura. He sent the scripts through, but then I finally get halfway to drop the car off. I get a call again, have to pull over. It's the manager. That doctor never wants to see you again. He thinks you're unhinged. He doesn't think you are stable enough to be getting medicated. We're going to have to get you another doctor. I was like, I was unhinged because he triggered me, and he, like, what I'm going through out here, and he goes, yeah, but doctors don't need to hear that, and you need to be able to, if you have to vent about anything, just call me up and vent. I was like, I wasn't venting. He triggered me while I'm unmedicated, trying to do all this blah, 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 blah. And that's when I said, I'm going to have to sell my caravan just to buy a car. And he's like, but then you'll be homeless. We can't send you the meds. And that's when I just fucking came undone. And I was like, is this fucking real? So I get there just on time, drop the car off at 11. Haven't done anything except that one click and collect. Fine. Let's hitchhike a ride to the beach. Burst with rain. Can't go to the beach, but also no one wants to pick up a wet fucking dog. 2 hours we were out in the pissing rain getting drenched, and I was getting sick, and I was shaking and trembling. Finally got a ride. And it was with someone who I ended up getting a bartering arrangement with. This person was like, I need some help in the garden. You can borrow my ute, because they've got a car and a ute. They use their ute for towing and stuff, and it just never gets used, and it sits there, and I'm like, sweet. He's like, you can borrow that to go around and do all your stuff. Okay. 3 things happened. First, before I left his place, there was stuff on the roof, and I was like, that looks pretty loose. It's like sheets of iron and a ladder, and he just had them on with a bungee. And I was like, I've got to go through some bumpy, like, forward driving. That's going to fall off. And he's like, nah, she'll be right. And I'm too weak, and I've got one bung arm. Like, I can lift it, and I can do all these things, and I can even do this, but I can't do anything fast or on certain angles. So I can't be having my arm above my head lifting, fucking iron sheets and ladders right now. I just can't. She'll be right. She'll be right. Okay. So I get in this car. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around. I get onto this empty country road. And then out of nowhere, instantly, there's a car behind me. At first I didn't notice. And then I looked and I'm like, oh, that's a cop car. I got freaking out. I started freaking out because I'm paranoid now. It doesn't matter how good you guys are. What happened in Daylesford has instilled such a fear and trauma into me that my nervous system will panic even though my brain knows it's okay. So my brain was like, Chloe, you're not in Victoria, relax, doing all the self-talk and calming. But the whole time, my nervous system's going, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? So I'm having to, get through that, right? And it was a long road. It was so long. And I'm there going, Chloe, it's not even your car. They don't even have your they don't even know it's you. Calm down. So I get myself through that. Pull over because I'm so fucking hungry and shaky. And I'm like, okay, I've got $12 or something in my account. Because not the next day, but the day after was my payday. It's 2 days before pay, right? And it's like, okay. All I need to do is get this car home so that I can just have it there for the day, load it up, prepare myself to go out the next day on payday and do all the rounds. Okay. So I've got my last $12. I pull in, I get some food and a drink. And I'm there for about 15 minutes. Oh, no, sorry, not my last 12, my last 21. I got the 2 and the 1 backwards, sorry. And I'm sitting there and I'm eating, and I'm about 15 minutes. Again, there's no one on the road. I go to pull out. Vroom. Have to put on my brakes because a police wagon goes past. And it's right there. And I go like a ghost and I get shaky. Fuck me. You're not in Victoria. You haven't done anything wrong. They don't even know it's you. It is a coincidence. Calm down, calm down. But you don't know what they're going to do to me. What are they going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? I had to pull to the side and I couldn't drive. So I calmed myself out of that. And I finally get back to where my van is, start four-wheel driving. All the shit flies off the fucking roof. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And it's too heavy. I can't lift these sheets. And I don't have gloves, and it's like sharp serrated edges and shit. And I'm like, are you fucking? So here I am. I had to take off my shirt and wrap it around my hands to use as gloves and drag them over one at a time and the ladder. But then I had to bury it and safe it and make sure they're not going to flap around. People don't see them. Protect this man's stuff. And it wasn't in one area. It's like one here, one there. I'm like running around the fucking bush. I'm like, fine. I finally get it back. The next day, I spend preparing. Load her up. Everything's good. My Jerry's, my laundry, everything. The next day, I go out. The petrol's light is on. And there's not enough to actually even get me to the petrol station. I had a panic attack. I then had to go and hitch and arrange and organise to get a jerry can to just go and do all that stuff. And then by the time I got back, what I went through, just I didn't do the laundry. I didn't go to Bunnings. I didn't do my fuel jerrys. I was fucked. All I did was I got some more groceries because I'd had the deposit back and I'd already... because with my groceries, I couldn't stock up for the month because of the deposit. So I was like, great, now the deposit's back. I can get more groceries, get my jerrys. I got the water jerrys and I got my groceries, but I didn't end up getting the fuel jerrys because I forgot to take them out. I took the one jerry to go on foot to come back and fill the car up. And then I've gone out and actually forgotten to take it again to get my fuel. So I only had the water jerry still in there. Because now I don't need to stock up as much as I was. And I've got all this unleaded sitting there that I don't need. But I literally just need to get a 20 litre of diesel for a fortnight and I'll be okay. And I'm like, you fuck. So that's right now. You heard the generator. Oh, actually, the generator wasn't on when I started. Just before I started this video, the Jenny was on. Because I'm out of diesel fuel for my heater. But I've got all this unleaded one. And I've got a fan heater in here. So I've been running the generator just to have the heater. So when the Jenny runs out, like right now, the heater stops. But I had it running all morning. And I'm in the process of getting ready to go out. It's still pretty warm in here. So I just need to layer up and go out. But you know what I mean? This is what I'm going through. And it should be simple things. Like, I just got a hire car. I should be able to just pop out and do that. I just borrowed a car off someone. I should be able to just go and do that. Like, but the thing that happened with the police, I can't be out on the roads turning to jelly every time I see a police. They exist everywhere. And I need to be able to coexist with them. So that's going to be brain training, exposure therapy, flooding, affirmations, neuroplasticity at its finest, just to be able to train that out of me, because my brain knows I'm safe here. My brain knows I'm not doing anything. I haven't broken any laws, and my brain knows that even putting this channel up isn't going to be so severe that they're going to be army rolling around in the bush trying to find me. Like, I'm compliant. If anyone wants to talk to me, all they have to do is fucking email me or call me, and I'll go into the local cop shop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not out here, like, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm not in any conspiracy theorist groups. I'm not part of any groups. I'm not on anything. I'm just someone who is angry, who's been fucked over, who's been ignored, who's having a tantrum, and wants the country to clean this shit up so that me and everyone like me can stop living this way. And, I'm here trying to show you how fucking hard it is. One step forward, a million back every fucking day. Every day, mate.